What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to explain why you attract narcissists. And there's many reasons as to why this could be true. There's not just one. There's many, and I'm not even going to be able to name them all, and I'm not even going to think about them all, but there are ones in my head right now that I want to give to you guys in this video. Now, I just want to start off by saying this. So, to be honest, a lot of professional athletes do attract narcissists. Not all of them, but some do. And not all professional athletes, like NBA players, NHL players, they have certain smarts about themselves, but a lot of these guys are not woke. They're not. They spend so much time on their craft that they forgot about other parts of their life. It's not even like they forgot, they just did not spend time on it. So they lack in certain areas, and these narcissist women can fool these guys into end up marrying them and making them a part of their life. And like I said, these guys are not woke, so they don't see the red flags. They just see a pretty blonde girl, which is what most of these guys end up getting, is like a pretty blonde girl. Let's just keep it a buck here. It's the truth. Look at these guys. I'm a big fan of hockey. It is a sport in my country where I come from, in Canada. It's huge here. I played hockey my whole life up till about a couple of years ago. I stopped because I got way too focused on other things and could not get the time to play hockey. I'll still go out in the ponds every now and then in the winter times and stuff, but I don't actually play hockey anymore. So, but anyways, you just see a lot of these guys with the same type of girls, and like I said, they're not all narcissists, definitely not. There's some guys that have, like, you can tell that they're loving girlfriends and stuff like this, but a lot of guys, even NFL players, and there's even a lot of situations that these guys have with their females. Like, these girls are dark, bro. They're super good looking, but they're dark. And I've even had a couple of these girls in my life myself in the past. Super good looking. They seem like they're super sweet, but on the inside they are dark and they have problems. And when you're not woke, you can't see this. And that is why you attract these narcissists, because they look like a good thing. And to be honest, if you attract narcissists, that means that you are a little bit off yourself no matter what. Because if you're on point, you might still attract them. They'll still be attracted to you. But it doesn't mean you are going to attract them, if that makes sense. So they are still attracted to you, but you're not going to attract them back into your life because you are so woke, you are so confident, you are so sure of yourself that whenever you are at this point, you're not going to attract these other females, and you're going to see the red flags because you are so yourself that you can see the flaws within them. And the fact that you are so on point, their insecurities almost just come out right away because they can't act right around you. They'll fucking trip, stumble, fall. They'll just, that's just how it is. But there's other ways you can attract them too, of course. If you are a good looking guy, you have status, you have money, you have material items, you have all these things. Narcissists are also attracted to these types of people, and they're trying to go after these types of people that are not woke. They're trying to get everything they can get out of a person. But if you have all these things and you're woke, it's going to be hard for a narcissist type of person to get in your life. And it's not like they still don't want to, it's not like they don't want to be there, because they do. It's the fact that you're not going to accept them, and they almost know this to be true themselves. Like in the past, I've had girls that I've talked to, and I didn't know it at the time, but they even said it to me. They're like, "You're gonna stop talking to me. I know it. You're gonna stop talking to me. Like, I already know it." And at the time, I really liked this girl, so I'm like thinking like, "No, I'm literally not. I don't even know what you're talking about." And this was like way in the past, and I didn't know what the hell they were talking about because I didn't see the real side to them yet. I only seen what they showed me, and I already did spend a lot of time with this person, so I was like, no, I already know you. What are you talking about? Like, you're perfect. But little did I know, you keep talking to this person, and then you start to see it. You start to see not just the flaws, because everybody has flaws, but massive flaws, massive red flags. And it just gets to a point where you do have to cut it off, and they were right whenever they said this. So guys, if you're talking to anybody and they say things like this, almost 100% of the time they're telling the truth, and it is like that. So all in all, these people are just severely messed up because they know they're not doing the right thing. They're doing the wrong thing by even allowing themselves to talk to you. It's crazy what they do. It's crazy the supply that they go after instead of fixing themselves. It makes no sense. Like, these people could have it so good if they were just to fix themselves, but they would rather not and live such a worse life than they could have had. It makes no sense. Like, if that was me in their shoes, I would fix myself immediately. And these people even know themselves that something is severely off. Something is very wrong. And they're still not willing to fix it. They would rather just settle for a bullshit life. And it blows my mind. How could anybody ever let themselves do that? And of course, things happen to people in life, but like, Jesus. You gotta fix that shit, bro. You gotta fix that shit. It's not okay to not fix that shit. You're not gonna be happy. You're not gonna feel fulfilled. You're gonna feel so empty, so lost, so discouraged with the decisions that you made. And I just don't get how people can keep going on in life doing this shit and not going within, not finding the right knowledge, not taking the right actions. And they still just live their lives conning other people, taking love from other people, and never being able to give it. That's what they do. And a narcissist might even discard you whenever they can feel it coming on that you might discard them. They might know that you are getting very, very, very fed up with them. And they can almost sense when you're going to cut ties, and they will cut ties with you first. That's why a lot of narcissists will come into your life for however many years they can fool you for. And if you're a good supply, they will stay for a long time. And then they will cut your ass off. And guys, like, it's so amazing in my situations in the past, because I was always, like I said, such a smart guy emotionally. And like, the only times I ever got fooled was in the beginning stages. These girls would never been able to trick me over an extended period of time. Like, I never lasted with these girls a very long time, and the longest I ever lasted with one was about a year, and it was very limited contact with this person. They were putting on a mask the entire time, not presenting themselves to be who they really were. So you can be fooled in that sense, and that's why I was so pissed when it ended, because I just wasted a year of my life on a person that didn't even exist. And I could have been spending time in that year meeting new people, talking with other people, but yet this person used me as supply to keep them company. It's frustrating. Going through things like that is very frustrating. And it's just disappointing, and you got to carry on afterwards. You can't get too caught up in it. And I didn't in that situation. This was one that happened to me when I was 21 at this time. And that's when it happened. Closer to when I just turned 21. And then once again, things happened right after that with another girl. Lasted for about a couple months, off again. And then that's when I was like, okay. And I just started to develop these beliefs that I'm not entering another relationship again for a while. And I actually went like more than 3 years without even talking to another girl. Had chances, had opportunities, and actually, guess what? I actually did talk to one girl after this situation happened as well. And I got so smart to the point that this was in 2017. I started talking to another good-looking girl. That lasted for about a month. And I cut this girl off. I flipped the script. I switched it up. Because I started getting to know this girl. And I started seeing the exact same things all over again in this girl that I've seen in the other girls that I talked to before. And I sent this girl a last message. Basically told her the truth. Was nice about it and said, we should just stop talking right here. And I said other things in the message as well. And when I sent it, she read it. She said something back. And I did not even open the message. I did not even open the message. And I was nice what I said. I didn't say something to rip a hole in this girl texting her. I said something nice. It was truthful. Because it was leading up to this point, because she started saying things like, oh, why are you even talking to me then? And I just sent her this nice message. Boom. She reads it. She replies. I didn't even read it. Swear to God. Didn't even read it. Just boom. Let that girl go. Continued on with my life. Didn't look back. She did not send me one more message. She said something. Did not read it. And I did not receive one more message from this girl. And that was it. And then I went on this 3-year dry spell. No females at all. Just focused on me, myself, and my life. Because I was so sick and tired of dealing with this same situation all over again. I just wanted a real girl in my life. I just wanted the girl that I deserved in my life. But I came to the realization that, oh shit, all these girls are messed up. All. And it's all the ones that I would want. They're all messed up. What the hell? So, it's not that easy, guys, to find a girl of your standards that is also good up here and in here. It's very difficult. It's not difficult to find a good-looking girl. It's not difficult to find a smoke show of a girl. But it's difficult to find a girl that comes with everything. And you might find a girl that has a good heart and a good soul, but she just might not be the match for you type things. So, and it's all about what you want. You gotta get what you're worth. You gotta get what you want. And if you don't, me personally, I think it's better to just have nothing and to not disappoint anybody else. That's what I will not do. I will never disappoint another female. And you know what? I have disappointed females because I knew they would disappoint me. That's the only time I ever disappointed a female. And that's just because I ain't gonna get tricked, I ain't gonna get conned, I ain't gonna get manipulated or gaslighted by these females. So, of course I'm gonna disappoint you by not giving you what you want because you're selfish and you're not gonna reciprocate. Of course I'm gonna disappoint you. You're not gonna do this to me. But I will never disappoint or take advantage of another girl that actually has her head on her shoulders. I'm not just going to gaslight or manipulate or con another female. I've never done it in my life, and I never will. It'll never happen. I'm 25 years old now. It has never happened, and it never will. I've only got more mature over the years. I didn't even do any of this bullshit when I was young. Even in high school, never did it. So, I just don't understand it. I never had to do it. I never would do it, and I don't understand why these females do it. And the males too. I just don't get it. It just shows so many flaws and insecurities within themselves. So, but anyways guys, I'm going to cut this video short now. I hope you guys enjoyed this talk. These are the reasons why you attract narcissists, and this is what you can do to avoid them. So, avoid them at all costs, because it's only going to bring you down. It's only going to discourage you. It's going to piss you off. Your time will be wasted. And you're going to waste time on these people that just took your identity and you got nothing in return. That's what they are the best at doing. They are the best at taking so much from you and never reciprocating, never giving anything back. And they're masters at doing it, so you have to watch out for this. If people are not reciprocating energy, and you know what? One person might give a little bit more than the other. Vice versa. It could go back and forth at times, but just make sure people are reciprocating. And I'm the type of guy that I always feel that I'm going to give more than the other person, but as long as someone's even reciprocating, it's all good. Because somebody might give a little bit more than the other at times, but as long as they're a good person and they're reciprocating, that's all that matters. They have to reciprocate at least a little bit, and a narcissist is unable to do this. So watch out for it, guys. And them exchanging sex with you, that's not reciprocating. Sex has nothing to do with anything. And you should not want a good-looking girl that's just going to give you sex. Or if you want something like that, do not catch any feelings. Do not take her seriously. Just do what you're going to do, because there's a lot of people. We are living in the hookup culture today. There are a lot of people who are doing this, so if that's you, just don't have any expectations of a girl like that, and do what you're going to do and get out. Get in and get out, you know? I personally do not do things like this because I'm too focused, and at the end of the day, I either want my girl or nothing, so it's going to be what it's going to be. I will get what I deserve, and that's how it's going to happen, and you guys got to see it the exact same way for yourselves. But anyways guys, cutting the video off now. I will be back tomorrow with some more videos. Until next time, peace out.